Hi there, Mrs. Williams again. Today, I'm going to teach you something really important that you need to know before you ever type any key on the keyboard. Today we're going to talk about keyboarding technique. Technique means how you do something. So for example, when you ride a bike, there's a technique. You sit on the seat, you put your feet on the pedals, and you put your hands on the handlebars and look forward. If you don't do those things, you may not be successful at riding a bike. The same goes with keyboarding. The things I'm going to teach you today will help you be successful at the keyboard wherever you type. So in order to teach you proper technique, I have here Ashton. He is going to help me show you what you should look like when you're keyboarding. So first of all, we need to sit one handspan away with our back against the chair. Your back should be touching the back of the chair. And let's look at that handspan. Your handspan should be one handspan of yours away from your desk, your thumb in your belly button. Now, the keyboard. Your keyboard shouldn't have all this space in front of it on the desk. We want to slide that keyboard to the edge. Okay, so we've got our back against the chair, we've got our keyboard at the edge, and we're one handspan away. The next thing we need to talk about is our feet. Nobody thinks about keyboarding with their feet, but your feet control everything up above you. It's balance. So, Ashton's got his feet around the chair legs right now, which is okay, but let's just put our feet under us flat right now. And I'm okay if you even cross your ankles. Go ahead and cross your ankles. That is good, but we don't want to dangle our feet. We don't want to cross our knees. We've got to hold still because those feet will move everything up above them. Okay, after we talk about our feet, we need to talk about probably one of the most important parts, and that's our hands. Okay, so our hands, let's put those on the keyboard on F and J, and our wrists should be level. Level, not sagging. That's not what we want. That's hard on our wrists, and it prevents you from reaching the upper levels of the keyboard. You also will make some mistakes. Okay. The last part of important technique is where our eyes belong. When you have a copy in front of you with a book on it, maybe it's your story you've written, something your teacher wants you to type from, you need a text stand or something to put your copy on, and your eyes should look at that copy. Not at our hands, not at the screen, but at the copy. Now in your case, you're going to be using the internet as your copy. And so you're going to be looking here. That's where your copy is. We don't look at our hands. That's why we're learning to type keyboarding by touch. Okay, that was a lot. Let's review all of this technique we just talked about. First of all, back against your chair and make sure you're sitting up straight. You should be one handspan away from your keyboard. Your keyboard should be at the edge of your desk. Our feet should be flat underneath us, holding still. Hands on home row. Make sure your wrists are level, not sagging. Okay, and the last thing we need to remember is keeping our eyes on our copy, not looking down at our hands.